Hi, I'm Lucy. So, did your school life inspire you in any way?
Yes, I had a teacher called Mr. Unsworth. His nickname was Ticker. He was quite a severe disciplinarian, but he was an English teacher and he loved teaching us. And something clicked for me about just the arts and about writing and culture. And then eventually he started doing plays as we got a bit older, and he would direct the plays for us. And that's where I got a taste for it. I asked his advice eventually. I said, what shall I do? Because I didn't know what to do, and my mum and dad really wanted me to be going to banking or teaching or something like that. And he said, I think you should do drama. So he was pivotal for me in shaping what I did later on in my life. Yeah.
Be not afeard. Be not afeard. The isle is full of noises, sounds and sweet airs that give delight and hurt not.
Hello, my name is Mahir, and we understand you wanted to be a priest. Is that right?
I went to a religious school, and my mum was very religious, very Catholic, and she wanted me to be a priest. And I was meant to go to a priest school. This other teacher told me not to go and be a priest because he didn't think I was cut out for it.
Hello, my name's Tahmid. How did you go from driving a truck to directing films?
Well, it's weird because people often expect you to be able to point young people in a direction and say, go through that door and you can be in the movies, or that door and you can be in the theatre, or that door and you can be in television. It doesn't really work like that. My own belief is it's more to do with obsession. If you're obsessed with a subject, you keep at it. And the ones who are doing it for the wrong reasons, like because they think it's glamorous, will give up eventually because they can't find the door to go through. But the mad ones who just keep going will finally... Well, you wake up one day and you're on the other side of the door. You think, how did I get here? And I started driving a truck and sweeping up, and then I got more responsibilities as a stage manager, and then eventually I got to do bits of directing, play readings, and then a little directing in a little studio theatre, and it goes on from there, you know. And eventually I went to television, to the BBC in Northern Ireland, and learnt how to use a camera. Eventually I got a film, and the film was successful, and so it goes on like that.
How different was it directing a live performance compared to directing films?
Yeah, no, it's a good question. It's with something like the opening ceremony, it's one night only. Anything could go wrong, and you mustn't get upset about that, because that's part of it. If it does go wrong, that's part of the appeal of the evening. And everybody had to have that spirit. Whereas on film, you just go again, because you're cutting it all together later. You just try it again and again until it does happen. The volunteers that we had in the opening ceremony were fantastic people, and they had that spirit. Nothing was going to stop them. It could have been the biggest thunderstorm Britain had ever experienced that night, and they'd have still done the show because they were determined, you know, they were really wanted to do it. They wanted to be out there on the night representing the country, really, and representing people's belief in the Olympic ideal.
How well would you say that your Olympic opening ceremony reflected British culture?
That's really for other people to judge, and obviously judgment will vary depending on what you believe yourself is our culture. We tried to do a job that represented a lot of people. We tried to find things that to champion that most of us believe in and would cherish or recognise as important. And the Industrial Revolution is something that connects us all. And the National Health Service is something that we cherish. If you're taken ill, you are treated. We all pay our taxes and we treat you.
Please welcome Mike Oldfield and the staff of the United Kingdom National Health Service, and our very special guest this evening, patients and staff of Great Ormond Street Hospital.
And then the digital revolution, the third section of it, was something that this man, Tim Berners-Lee, who invented the World Wide Web, he's a key figure for the next revolution, which we're in the middle of at the moment. You know, people are going to wear glasses now, and you can see the internet on the glasses on one of your eyes, and so you'll be in live streaming communication with everybody in the planet all the time. I mean, who knows where it'll all end up.
And here's the culmination of this sequence, 1,400 volunteer cast paying tribute to this man, really, because he's the one who changed the way we all communicate today. So Tim Berners-Lee, the British scientist who invented the World Wide Web and created the first website.
What persuaded you to direct the Olympics opening ceremony?
Lots of things. I was a big Olympic fan. I'm a big sports fan. I live about a mile from the stadium, so I thought, well, I'm local, you know. It was my dad's birthday, July 27th, so that was significant because he was the guy that introduced me to sport. And the other thing, to be honest, is because I had a reputation, you know, for winning these Oscars with this film, Slumdog Millionaire, I thought that will give me power to push through what we want to do. Those were the big 4 factors, really. It was also a challenge and a privilege.
That really is a triumph.
Breathtaking in its beauty and its ambition.
If you're doing a project about children, do you think we could get involved?
By the time I get round to doing it, you'll have left school. You'll be ploughing your own career as a director yourself, or whatever it is you want to do, you know.
Okay, that's all we have time for today. Thank you for coming to Morpeth. I hope you had a thoroughly good visit.
Yeah, no, I've had a great day. Thank you very much.